All right.
You guys know who I am because Sebastian likes taking videos of me.
What was your favorite moment this year?
My favorite moment this year was probably winning at Road America. That was kind of cool. It was my first car race, so to win that was really special.
Cool. All right. Where do you want to be next year besides the podium or the podium?
I guess traveling more. I like going out with the team, so any place to travel is kind of cool.
Cool. Who's your dream boy at Stradale?
My dream boy at Stradale is Amai.
You got betrayed, Ben.
I mean, how could it not be Amai?
True. I mean,
We have a very special relationship.
tagged on, or trapped on an island. Who are you bringing, and what two things from the gas station?
Trapped on an island, I'm bringing Jacob because he can make stuff and we'll probably survive pretty good. Two things from the gas station. They have like a truckers section and they kind of sell weird stuff. So I'd probably go there and get like a knife or something. And then something that's not perishable.
Gotcha. What was your favorite movie this year?
I think I only watched like one movie this year, and that was on the way to Vegas. It was Top Gun Maverick, so that was cool. I like that.
Who's your girlfriend?
I don't have a girlfriend.
What do you want for Christmas?
Yeah, a toolbox, like one of those big rolly ones.
What track has you hyped?
I would say Toronto. I think it's going to be the first street course that we go to for Radical Cup, and I think it's going to be a very intense race. Not a lot of room for error, so I think it'll be really cool to drive on the streets.
What was the coolest car we had this year?
I would say the Zonda R was probably the coolest car, and then that kind of got overshadowed by Senna's Lotus F1 car. So I'd say those two were pretty cool.
Who's your celebrity crush?
My celebrity crush is Dua Lipa.
What was your favorite track to sim on?
My favorite track is probably VIR or Silverstone. I like tracks that are fast and kind of wavy.
What are you looking forward to next year?
I'm looking forward to hopefully doing a full season in Radical Cup. Obviously traveling to new tracks and seeing what they have to offer. But the main thing would probably be doing an entire championship season for Radical.
Cool. Sweet. Thank you.
Ben Tufano.
All right. What was your favorite moment this year?
I would say that my favorite moment would be our attempt at an endurance race at the end of the year. It was kind of a last-minute thing, which kind of allowed us to have a little bit of fun with it. So I would definitely say that that's my favorite moment.
Where do you want to be next year?
It would be really cool to have a championship in 1340, 1500, and the platinum class. That's my goal every year.
Who's your dream boy at Stradale?
I mean, I room with Austin, so I would say Austin.
Alrighty.
Sorry, Jacob.
Trapped on an island. Who are you bringing, and what two things from the gas station are you bringing?
I'll bring Jacob to the island because that man can smoke some meats. And I think I'll definitely bring me a bottle of whiskey and some beef jerky.
Gotcha. What was your favorite movie this year?
Gotta be Top Gun. It could have been better, but it was a good one.
Cool. And then, what do you want for Christmas or Hanukkah?
Say this every year. The mechanics need a car,
What kind of car?
a race car, some sort of race car.
Okay.
Mechanic car fund coming 2023.
What track has you hyped for next year's racing?
NOLA's different. I've never been to NOLA. All the other tracks on the calendar I've been to, so it would definitely be very interesting.
Cool. What was the coolest car we had this year?
Man, we had a lot of cool stuff coming in. Gotta be, it's gonna be the Shadow for me.
Who is your celebrity crush?
Margot Robbie. 100%. I mean, come on.
All right, and then what are you looking forward to next year?
I always look forward to our off season in that we can kind of take a break and go off to Florida for a little bit and have a little bit less stressful non-race weekend track days. It's definitely a good R&R for next season.
What was your favorite moment of the year so far?
Favorite moment of Team Stradale was when we used the smoke bombs to make one of our videos. I thought that was hilarious to do that.
All right.
Perfect.
And then
What else?
next question.
Sorry. Who's my girlfriend?
No.
Yep.
So we'll do a fun one. Say you're going to be trapped on an island. Who are you taking with, and what 2 items from the gas station are you bringing?
If I was trapped on an island, the person I'd want to be trapped with would be Francesco, as corny as that sounds. And I would make sure to bring with me chocolate and tequila.
And who's your favorite boy at Stradale?
Boy,
Boy, yep. B-O-I.
my favorite boy here at Team Stradale is Jacob.
What was your favorite movie that came out this year that you like to watch?
I actually don't know if we've watched any movies this year.
Was it Cars?
I have watched Cars #1, #2, #3, all the Cars shorts, the Tomato shorts. Multiple times.
Yeah.
My favorite movie is, my 2 favorite movies of all times is 21 Jump Street and 22 Jump Street. But, keep going.
All right, what do you want for Christmas?
I would like for Christmas, for Christmas, I would like a quiet evening to myself without anybody asking me questions and a big glass of wine.
Where do you want to be next year?
Like, what's
I would like to be in the Cayman Islands next year.
What are you looking forward to next year?
Next year, I'm looking forward to working more with Horsa Media and Team Stradale and coming up with some fun new TikToks and videos.
What was your favorite moment of 2022?
We went over to this one client's building after the workday, and when we were all said and done, we had the idea to go go-kart racing afterwards at night. So we came up with a good system actually to go use this method on the go-kart track, and it actually worked out really well to where it was probably the most fun we've all had. Everyone had a good time, and I think we're going to expect more of that when we go to 2023.
What would you do over this year?
What would I do what?
What would you do over?
Oh, what would I do over?
Yeah.
Probably a couple coaching methods that I had. A couple clients, or I should say people in our school, I'm not saying rubbed the wrong way, but definitely could have performed a little bit better or gave a little bit more broader information. So I'd probably do that over again.
Where do you want to be next year?
Want to be winning more, but getting a scholarship to Indy Lights next year would be my goal.
All right. Who's your dream boy at Stradale?
God. This is a loaded question, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There's a tie between 2, and quite honestly, it's probably between Shelton or Ben, only because we have a lot in common, I would say, between the 2.
Trapped on an island. Who are you bringing? And 2 things from the gas station. What is it?
Boy. Definitely Matt. Matt's coming with me on this one, and I would say we're probably bringing, I'm gonna say Lunchables and Monster. How is
God
that?
damn it. All right. What do you want for Christmas?
What do I want for Christmas as a true Christmas gift? Probably me would be like one of those chargers, like one of those chargers that has like one of those wireless type chargers, if we can get it, like one of those platforms they can put on that you can just kind of charge wirelessly. I think those are pretty cool. Especially it's like an inconvenience, especially around the house or at night or something like that.
What track has you hyped for next year?
Definitely Road America. Road America has me hyped the most, only because it's our closest track, and two, technically it's our home track, and I just have success there no matter what car I get in.
Gotcha. What's the coolest car we had this year?
The Pagani being here was actually cool. The Honda,
Honda Civic.
the Honda, no, the Zonda. The Zonda R was awesome. That's a badass car.
Civic Type R. What's your favorite track to sim?
Favorite track to sim? Honestly, if we're talking on the simulator, it'd probably be Jeddah, the Saudi Arabia F1 circuit, because that track just has like a flow to it, but it's very, oddly, it's just satisfying when you hit it right. So, Jeddah, the Saudi Arabia circuit.
Gotcha. What was your favorite moment this year?
Bueno, para este año, la verdad que fueron demasiados. Ya el estar acá es un gran paso para mí. Estoy muy contento.
Cool. What would you do over?
Por el próximo año me gustaría poder seguir aprendiendo un poco más de mecánica y compartiendo acá momentos con mis compañeros.
Who is your dream boy at Stradale?
Oh, maybe Shelton. Because he buy donuts, so that's happy. He's happy.
All right. If you're trapped on an island, who are you bringing and what two items from the gas station?
¿A quién traería? Yo creo que lo salvaría a Shelton. Ya, yo creo que sí.
And then the two
Y unos
items.
monsters.
Yeah. All right. What was your favorite movie of this year?
Spider-Man? I like that.
And then who's your girlfriend?
No, I'm single too.
What do you want for Christmas?
Oh, que gane Argentina. Ya, que gane Argentina este mundial sería increíble.
All right. What was the coolest car we had this year?
Oh, el Pagani. El Pagani fue increíble. Haberlo tenido acá. No, fue una cosa increíble.
All right. Who is your celebrity crush?
Oh. Hablando de deporte, podría decir que Messi. Yeah.
I know her.
Messi? What are you looking forward to next year?
Quizás poder ir a alguna carrera que haya para el año que viene sería algo muy bueno. Poder compartir eso con el equipo.
Ricky Bobby.
Cool. All right. What was your favorite moment this year?
Okay, my name is Shelton Lewis.
All right, look at the camera. What was your favorite moment this year?
His time to shine in the Miata.
And then
No,
fucking
it definitely
burn.
wasn't. Oh man, that's a good question. Seeing Chris Kemp and John Ranty podium GT race,
What would you do over?
putting sunscreen on, and then in the summertime so I don't get darker.
Where do you want to be next year?
Can you read that?
Where do you want to be next year?
Where do I want to be?
Where do you want to be?
Where do I want to be?
Or who do
I
you
want
wanna
to be in Florida sipping a margarita on the beach.
Who's your dream boy at Stradale?
Dream boy Stradale. Oh gosh, definitely Jordan Missing.
All right. Trapped on an island. Who are you bringing and what two things from the gas station are you bringing?
All right, I'm bringing Titus, just because we're both toxic. I feel like it'll be entertaining time.
All you're bringing is just toxicity?
But now the two items from a gas station, hot dog and honey buns.
What's your favorite movie of the year?
Favorite movie, ooh, that's a good one. Favorite movie this year was definitely Black Adam.
Who's your girlfriend?
Like, is this real or like internet? Oh God.
I mean, either one.
Golly,
You have a Discord
real? I don't
kitten?
have one, sadly. But yeah, I'm just advertising. Check out my Tinder profile.
Who's your Discord kitten?
But my dream girlfriend is definitely Naomi Scheif.
Jesus Christ.
She is fine.
All right.
I hope she sees this video.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Her, or all right, either her or Zendaya.
What do you want for Christmas?
$5 million.
All right. What
That will solve a lot of problems.
How much debt are you in? What track has you hyped for next year's racing?
What track am I hyped for next year? I don't know. I'm honestly very excited, very hyped to go to all the tracks. I've been to a good some of them, but definitely love going to every racetrack pretty much that I can go to.
What's the coolest car we have this year?
It's definitely between the Pagani Zonda R or the Porsche 911 GT2 Club Sport.
Cool. What is your favorite track to sim?
Favorite track to sim? Le Mans.
Cool.
Definitely. I think I put like over 2 days on that track.
And then what are you looking forward to next year?
What am I looking forward to next year?
Yeah.
Definitely seeing the client, like more clients, more racing, and improvement from a lot of our drivers. Definitely, yeah, that's what I'm definitely looking forward to next year.
What was your favorite moment of the year?
Probably doing media full time now and getting a lot of really cool images and cool video, especially with the drone, and then also like going on track and being really close to the cars while they're flying at 200 miles an hour.
Cool. Was it media day?
What?
Media day wasn't your best?
No.
Okay.
It was a successful day, but not my favorite.
If you had to do something over again, what would you do?
Media day. I'd make it a lot cooler, also a lot more organized, but it was a pretty successful day anyways.
Okay. What do you want to be next year?
Florida. Actually filming there, getting some really cool shots, traveling maybe to Europe possibly.
Okay. Who is your dream boy here at Stradale?
It's Amai. Absolutely Amai. That man is a unit, and we got some pretty cool memories.
Okay, you're trapped on an island. Who are you bringing with, and what 2 things from the gas station are you bringing?
Myself, because I hate everyone, and some oil just to finish myself off.
Not 2 things, just 1 thing?
Just one. Finish me.
2 things of oil, okay.
Yep.
What was your favorite movie that you watched this year?
Pinocchio by Guillermo del Toro. Really cool and well done.
What do you want for Christmas?
New car.
All right, so what's the coolest car that we had in shop this year?
The Maserati Birdcage. It's 1 of 5. It's 80% complete. It is the most complete birdcage in the world, and it looks pretty cool.
What are you looking forward to next year?
Going to more races, getting a lot more cool film, upgrading our equipment, and filming some new projects that are coming up. What was your favorite moment of 2022?
My favorite moment of 2022, it would be World Finals when Mackay put it on the top step of the podium in one of the races in our incredibly well-used school car. It caused a little bit of controversy among the competitors. That was probably one of my favorite moments.
What do you want to do, or where do you want to be next year?
So next year we have some pretty lofty goals in 2023. We would like to be, again, Dealer of the Year with the expansion of Florida. They'll probably segregate Team Stradale in Florida. What I would like to see is Florida, with it being a new region, I would like to see Florida be the Dealer of the Year, as well as having more clients participating in the Radical Cup. I think that would be pretty cool as well.
Cool. Who's your dream boy at Stradale?
My dream boy at Stradale is a mixture of Titus and Ben together when they scissor.
Yeah. Oh. Trapped on an island, who are you bringing and what 2 things from the gas station?
Oh, from a gas station?
Only the gas station, nothing creative.
Who am I? It would definitely be Ben, because he's pretty much the only other outdoorsy. I don't know. It's a toss. I saw Jacob look at me. He's what? I don't know. It's a toss-up between Jacob and Ben. Ben's the outdoorsy guy, and he likes to camp. Jacob doesn't like to camp, but he can build build stuff.
What stuff would you bring from the gas station?
2 things I would bring from the gas station. A lighter and a pocket knife for sure. The rest of it I can figure out.
Gotcha. What do you want for Christmas?
No, what I want for Christmas, I definitely want more camping and hiking stuff for sure. So,
all right,
like a hot tent.
What are you looking forward to next year?
I really look forward to this expansion in Florida for sure. There's a lot of really exciting stuff going on that I'm glad to be a part of. And it's just basically taking something new and watching it grow and helping it grow. So I'm really excited about that for sure.
What was your favorite moment of the year?
Going to Coda for my first race weekend with the boys.
Okay.
Definitely my favorite.
What would you do over this year?
What would I do over? Go to Coda again.
All right. Where do you want to be next year?
Florida.
Okay.
Down in Florida.
Who's your dream boy at Stradale?
Who?
Who's your dream boy at Stradale?
Dream boy? It's Austin.
All right.
It's Austin. That's the clear answer.
Trapped on an island. Who are you bringing and what two things from the gas station?
We're going to bring Shelton
Hold on.
for murder.
Hold on. Let him go up. Go.
Definitely going to bring Shelton and
Bitch.
probably Austin. Austin will take care of all the necessities, and then Shelton will just be used for food later on. So
Alright.
we're good.
Who's your girlfriend?
I don't got one. You gotta call me out like that.
I called
Damn.
up. What was the coolest car we had this year?
Coolest car? The Pagani Zonda, for sure.
Who was your celebrity crush?
Celebrity cars? Halsey. Definitely Halsey.
What are you looking forward to next year?
Being in Florida
All right.
for almost all of it, hopefully.
What was your favorite moment this year?
Favorite moment of 2022 would be the team's participation at the Radical World Finals in Las Vegas at Spring Mountain.
What would you do over this year?
Things that I myself and or the organization might do differently this year would be, let's say, just revisiting our lines of communication, but more importantly, just making sure that everybody knows where one another's aspirations lie so that we can support each other along the way.
Where do you want to be next year?
Next year, it would be fantastic to be representing Team Stradale on a racing platform, but more importantly, assisting in its expansion down in the Florida region and beyond.
Who's your dream boy at Stradale?
Favorite person at Team Stradale for myself is Mr. Jonathan Nicolo.
Trapped on an island. Who are you bringing and what two things from the gas station?
Trapped on an island. Who am I bringing? From a resourceful perspective, I will bring Mr. Austin Webb. He is the one most versed in living off of the land. And two items from the gas station. Number one would be peanut butter. Number two would be peanut butter.
What was your favorite movie this year?
Favorite movie right now is Maverick Top Gun.
Who's your girlfriend?
Don't have one.
What do you want for Christmas?
For Christmas, I'd absolutely love a new sim racing wheel and or screens.
What track has you hyped for next year?
Course that has me most excited for next year would look to be revisiting Sebring and or Road Atlanta. It'd be nice to go back there.
What was the coolest car we had this year?
Coolest vehicle in the Team Stradale garage? Gosh, thankfully we have the pleasure of it being a handful of options to choose from. But I think the Zonda R was quite impressive to be around, along with some of the historics that followed suit.
Who's your celebrity crush? Any platform?
Celebrity crush would probably be like Jessica Alba, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
What was your favorite track to sim on?
Favorite track to sim on would be some of the European circuits because we don't have the opportunity to experience them here.
What are you looking forward to next year?
Looking forward to next season. Year of 2023 is just the continued luxury of being able to work with the guys and gals here at Team Stradale so that we can essentially reach all of our goals and aspirations.
What was your favorite moment this year?
My favorite moment was helping John Ranty set up his car for one of the GT races in the wet, and he ended up taking the fastest lap of the entire race on that second race.
Where do you want to be next year?
I want to be more proficient in my job as an engineer.
Where?
Oh, where do I want to
Yeah.
be? I would like to be I would like to progress in my field. Just learn more at Stradale. Just keep building the business.
Who's your dream boy at Stradale? Well, who's your dream boy at Stradale?
My dream boy?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard. My dream boy is Austin. That ginger.
All right.
Big red.
Trapped on an island. Who are you bringing and what two things from the gas station?
I'm bringing Austin for sure because we talked about this, and I'm bringing beef jerky and a knife.
Gotcha. What do you want for Christmas?
I want no health issues for Christmas.
What track has you hyped for next year?
Pit race, mainly because NASA Nationals is heading there, and I'm trying to see if I can race
What's the coolest car we had this year?
the coolest what
Car.
that I've driven
No, just the coolest car in general we've had in the
that
shop
I've saw
this
on
year.
the scene this year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say the John Player Special Senna car that I
Gotcha.
saw while I was loading up for the shortest time.
Yeah.
That or the Zonda R, but I think that one's more special.
What's your favorite track to sim?
Is it pit race? Oh,
Favorite track to sim?
to sim. I want to say Mid Ohio.
What are you looking forward to next year?
Just do more new shit with Team Stradale.
What was your favorite moment of this year?
Favorite moment this year was getting myself involved with the parts department. It was kind of one of those challenges where it was, there was a lot of stuff to learn, especially with organization, keeping on track of things. So even though I have done cool stuff like driving SR10s here at Audubon, driving SR3s up at Road America, being able to find a way of making the parts department kind of the easy button of Team Stradale was probably one of the best things of the year.
What would you do over this year?
I would pre-plan looking at trailer equipment because I did manage to lose a tire on one trailer. Just I'd check my equipment more often.
Where do you want to be next year?
Where do I want to be next year? I'd like to be further involved in the shop. I like the involvement right now where I'm at in the parts department, and I see how much synergy there is between the shop and the parts department, and pretty much the whole entire company. So I'd like to be more involved with the shop to that degree.
Who's your dream boy at Stradale?
My dream boy at Stradale? I can't ignore the energy and the happiness from a Mr. John DeNicolo. There's so much enthusiasm there and so much energy that it's kind of tough to ignore.
All right, trapped in an island, who are you bringing and what two things from the gas station?
Trapped in an island, I'd be bringing Austin. He knows how to get out of some situations for sure, and I'd be bringing one hammer and one screwdriver, and I think that would pretty much be it.
And then, what was your favorite movie this year?
Favorite movie? I don't know if it came out this year, but the favorite one that I saw was The Art of Racing in the Rain, and I've read the book, and I told myself for the movie, promise yourself no crying, and I didn't keep my promise.
What track has you hyped for next year?
Next year, I want to visit Mid-Ohio for the first time. I haven't done that one yet, and it's definitely it's a bucket list track, and I know all through madness and all that, it's definitely a learning experience based on taking the correct line and knowing actually what to do with all those successive S-turns.
What's the coolest car we had this year?
Coolest car? It's got to be the BMW M1. I love the Zonda that we had in, but the M1 is just, there's a special place in my heart with that M88 engine.
What track is your favorite to sim?
Favorite in the sim? Nürburgring, because you just promise yourself one more lap and you take an extra 10 minutes.
And then what are you looking forward to next year?
Next year, looking forward to a lot more events in Florida. I think that the expansion down there is going to be really cool. There's a new track opening up, 2 new tracks with Motor Enclave and Circuit Florida, and those will be pretty cool. It'll be awesome to see if those are going on the sim too.
What was your favorite moment of this year?
Favorite moment of this year was probably watching our customers have a great time at the Oktoberfest race that they did. The Radical did really well in those races, and the guys had a great time.
Where do you want to be next year?
Next year, I hope that we improve the amount of people that will come to the Oktoberfest and some of the more Radical races that we do hold out here at the Audubon. But I'm also excited about Florida. Florida is just expanding, and I do believe that there's going to be a huge Radical presence at Florida, and that's got me really pumped.
Who's your dream boy at Stradale?
Who's my favorite guy here? Right now, I've got to tell you, my favorite guy is David. I think David's just really awesome. He's probably one of the best kids that we have. I think his enthusiasm level is just through the roof, and he's always willing to reach out and help. So,
trapped on an island, who are you bringing and what two things from the gas station?
I'm going to bring a guy with the biggest credit card with me And what would I buy at a gas station?
Yep, that's what you could do.
What would I buy at a gas station? Probably, what would I buy? Probably one of those rolling hot dogs that are on the thing, yeah. Or the taquito, or whatever they call it.
Tornadoes. What was your favorite movie this year?
Top Gun, without a doubt, yeah.
Gotcha. What do you want for Christmas?
Actually, what I would like is I would like a lesson in a radical, where I'm driving.
What's the coolest car we had this year?
There's been so many. We've been blessed with so many great cars. There's no doubt. Everybody points the finger at the Zonda. Mine is the Nissan back there that's just kind of tucked and hidden. The other one is the Ultima. That I think is just a stunning car. Would love to get a ride in that car.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Charlize Theron.
What are you looking forward to next year?
I'm very excited about our future for 2023 with the expansion that we have in Florida. And I also wanted to start to exercise some expansion in some of the other tracks that we have locally. M1, of course. Like to get out to Nelson Ledges. Like to do a little bit more up at Road America. So our expansion plans are just probably one of the most exciting things that I look forward to.
What was your favorite moment this year?
My favorite moment this year, I'd have to say, would be Road America Race 2. I was crew chief and Robert that weekend, and we got the dub on his first outing. So that was a pretty good way to get the season.
What would you do over this year?
Do over this year? It'd be nice if we could have found a new shift harness before race 1 at World Finals for Robert. That was a really unfortunate timing for that to take a shit.
Where do you want to be next year?
Next year, probably win the 1340 World Championship, Blue Marble Cup.
Who's your dream boy at Stradale?
We'll just have to go with Robert since my last 2 question answers involved him.
Trapped on an island, who are you bringing and what 2 things from the gas station?
I'm going to bring my boy Big Ben, and we're going to bring liquor and more liquor.
All right, what was your favorite movie this year?
I didn't go see a whole lot of them, but I think I'm going to have to go with the new Thor movie. It was pretty good.
What do you want for Christmas?
New engine for my Corvette.
What track has you hyped for next year?
Canada. It's really cool to see that on the Blue Marble schedule, and be nice to race outside our borders for a change.
What was the coolest car we had for this year?
Had a lot of strong contenders, but I think I'm going to have to go with the Lotus Senna F1 car.
Who is your celebrity crush?
Danny DeVito.
What's your favorite track to sim on?
Favorite track to sim on? Go midfield raceway from some OG Gran Turismo.
What are you looking forward to next year?
Looking forward next year, bringing home some more hardware to Team Stradale.
What was your favorite moment of the year? I struggle with this one because there's a lot of favorite moments, but I'd say Road America in June. Not just the race weekend itself and being at the race with all of our clients and our family and our friends, but the barbecue. We rented a house and all the guys stayed there, and we had a great barbecue, great food, and it's just a good time. What would you do over? There's a lot of things I would do over. Specifically, we had a lot of supply chain issues this year, and I'd like to go over overseas and rent a boat and just bring a lot of those parts over myself. Just kidding. There's not really that many things I'd do over. It was a tough year, but a good year, and we enjoyed it. Where do you want to be next year? We want to be champions in the 1340, the 1500, and the platinum class, definitely, next year. Who is your dream boy?
Yep.
B-O-I?
Yeah.
At Team Stradale?
Yeah.
Dream boy. I don't know if I have a dream boy. I have a deep appreciation for a lot of people here. We have a good fabricator. Jacob, can definily take charge and create basically anything. Patrick has taken over parts this year and, put himself in a uncomfortable position to benefit the shop. Robert has stepped up and not only wants to be a driver, but also a mechanic, and has started working on the cars and has shown great passion in that. Austin is leading the charge in the shop and is doing a great job with regards to getting this place organized. Vinny is, just an absolute asset, and brings a lot of knowledge and know-how to the team. We've got Ben back from far, far away, and he's back at the shop, and we're really glad to have him back as part of the family. David has jumped on from Argentina, and he's been a huge asset to the team as well. Jamie, of course, keeps us all organized and keeps us in check. Mackay, from the teaching standpoint and instructional standpoint, I don't think I could do that without him anymore. I haven't spent much time in the car anymore because of him. Although I miss some bits of it, it is really good to have somebody else in charge of that. Titus, while he came on to fix all the fleet cars, he never actually touched any of the fleet cars. Who else? Who am I missing? Arturo, who we've actually displaced from that area over there. He no longer does any body work in the shop. All of the dust is concentrated off location now. We do miss his little antics, but we go visit him every day. Matt and Amai, in the engineering department, do a fantastic job. I'm forgetting somebody, Shelton, in VIP, but everybody. I have a crush on everybody here.
Cool.
Trapped on an island, who are we going to bring, and what 2 things from a gas station? I have to say my wife, if I'm trapped on an island, for sure, for many different reasons. And 2 things, fire. I'd bring a lighter or a torch of some sort, and tequila. Favorite movie of the year, by far, would be Top Gun Maverick. They did a tremendous job remaking that movie, and I'd like for there to be a number 3. What do you want for Christmas? Well, Christmas just happened. I just want the family to be together. That's it. What track has you hyped?
For next year, yeah.
Like for next year?
Yeah.
I love Barber. I love Road America. I love them all. What track is added? Toronto, Streets of Toronto, IndyCar weekend is going to be pretty epic. What's the coolest car we had in this year? That's a tough one because we've had so many amazing cars. I would say the coolest car to drive this year was probably the Zonda. That car was absolutely off the wall, off the charts, for sure. Who is your celebrity crush? That would have to be Jennifer Connelly. Definitely. Through the ages. I mean, you can't go wrong. What is the favorite track on a simulator? I'd say, I don't know. Nürburgring, Nordschleife is really cool, but I still have not done enough laps to actually commit it to any sort of memory. What are we looking forward to next year? Growth, taking on new responsibilities and new brands and new people coming into the mix, new drivers into the Radical Cup series. And also we are launching in Miami and Tampa, and we're really excited. This winter, we're spending a lot of effort on Florida. So I'm really looking forward to solidifying that. And also, we're launching a non-competitive series for racers that want to get into Radical and go to these different tracks with us and just drive and have a good time. So that's it.